Hello my friends. My name is Bot Mathematician and this is Holomancer.
Also, Chief Investigative Reporter Dora joined us this evening.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop. Guys, you often claim that Hearthstone sells variety but not advantage. But I think you are ignoring another very important aspect. In addition to variety, Blizzard sells premium cards at shocking prices. Over 10 years, the game has accumulated a huge amount of unique cards that are no longer available and cards available for purchase with a huge price tag. I decided to do my own investigation and gathered a ton of data on the rarest and most expensive cards in the history of the game. Guys, I need your help to do some math and form a top.
Great idea Dora. The high cost of premium items has always been part of the game's ideology. The main principle of the game was based on the fact that the player could always gain access to a competitive environment quite easily and for free, but increasing the pool of available strategies, or obtaining premium versions of cards was always an extremely expensive pleasure.
Thus, Blizzard compensates for the free access to the competitive component with the high cost of premium opportunities. This is incredibly important for the long-term development and support of the game. Despite this, Blizzard's appetites have been increasing exponentially lately.
Let's cut to the chase. In Hearthstone, there are two types of cards, regular and premium. Premium cards come in three designs: gold, diamond, and signature. Most regular and gold cards can be crafted from dust, which means that we can establish the approximate cost of crafting.
If we buy packs only for the purpose of getting dust, we will have to spend an average of $22 to craft a certain regular legendary card. For the gold version we will need 3,200 dust. That will be equivalent to about $43.
All diamond and signature cards are uncraftable, meaning they can only be purchased or obtained under certain conditions, their conditional cost varying depending on the circumstances. In this video you will see some shocking price tags, but please note that they are very arbitrary and ignore free resources and the benefit of additional items when purchasing. So the pricing does not fully reflect the real state of affairs. But at the same time these figures, despite the conventions, show Blizzard's hidden logic and some trends.
Let's start our top with completely free gifts. Some of them can be obtained right now. A special place in this category belongs to the golden version of Snip Snap, which was given out for logging into the game in 2019. To get multiple signature cards of low rarity you had to complete quests during events. This list was formed according to cost metrics. We will move down the list from free cards to the most expensive ones.
In 19th place is a large category of free premium cards, which originally could be obtained under very different conditions, but gradually they turned into rewards for completing achievements. The free status and the ability to get these cards at any time means that their rarity is not high. Interesting fact. In this category there are two regular cards that cannot be obtained through crafting. Completing their achievements will require resources and even effort from the player, but their nominal cost will be lower than the cost of crafting.
In 18th place is one of the rarest cards in the game. Gelbin Mechatorque was originally a promo card that you could only get from dust, but the golden version was only available to players who made at least one purchase in the game for real money during the beta test. The cheapest purchase was a $2 arena ticket. If you compare that to the nominal cost of crafting the golden card, it was a very attractive reward. Next in line is the gold version of Zale Shadow Cloak. The card can be obtained by purchasing all chapters of the Dalaran Heist adventure for 2,800 gold coins or $20. This is an excellent example of our price tags being too conventional, since you not only get one gold version but also a unique solo experience. Diamond cards are some of the most unique items in the game. The diamond versions of Lothab and Reno Jackson become available after obtaining all the cards from the Curse of Naxxramas and the League of Explorers adventures. You can craft all the cards from the adventure from dust, but you will get substantially more benefits by purchasing both adventures for gold or real money. All in all, this is a great incentive for purchasing your first Hearthstone adventure.
In 15th place is a wide group of cards that are part of the premium rewards track. All of these cards were available to players who purchased the Tavern Pass for $20 for a limited time. All rewards other than the current ones are no longer available. The Tavern Pass allows you to get exclusive diamond, golden and even signature cards. In addition to these cards, our list did not include many golden cards of lower rarity. In terms of collecting exclusive items, the Tavern Pass is the most important and profitable purchase in the game. To collect all these cards, the player would need to gradually invest a total of $200 in the Tavern Pass over 3 years. In 14th place are diamond cards, which were sold in the store for $25 for a limited time and are no longer available. Some of these cards could also be purchased for 3,000 gold coins. In addition, the Diamond ETC bundle contained 3 gold packs. Pay attention to pricing. The cost of $25 fully corresponds to the ideology of the game, considering the fact that the conditional cost of crafting a regular legendary card is $22.
Before we continue, we want to express our boundless gratitude to our new patron Gonzalo Garo.
Also a huge thank you to our loyal sponsors. Dear friends, your help is invaluable. We do everything possible to make our videos unique and useful.
We will be grateful for any support. Your likes, comments, subscription to the channel and of course sponsorship motivate us and provide the opportunity to create more new content.
Thank you for your activity, and now let's continue. In 13th place are the rarer and more expensive golden cards, which were bonuses for purchasing tickets to BlizzCon. The rarest of these is the gold version of the Elite Tauren Chieftain, which was a special reward in 2013, before the game's official release. Some crazy collectors have been scouring eBay for old tickets over the years, and have even been willing to pay over $100 to unlock rewards. Next on the list are again diamond cards, which are part of $50 bundles. All of these offers, in addition to the premium card, contained additional items in the form of random signature cards or packs.
In a recent patch, Blizzard added another type of bundle for $50. They offer specific signature cards in 5 packs of the current expansion. The cost of these offers may shock you, but in fact this is a very profitable offer that allows you to get a specific premium card. The paradox is that the cost of a signature card in the game is higher than that of a diamond card. In 10th place are diamond cards, which are bonuses for purchasing gold mini-sets. Based on the conditional cost of crafting a specific golden card, which, let me remind you, is $43, the opportunity to get at least 4 legendary cards plus 1 diamond card for 10,000 gold or $70 is extremely attractive. According to a survey on our channel, 2% of our audience buy gold mini-sets.
Next on the list is Diamond Ziliax, which was a bonus for purchasing the Titans Mega Bundle. If you were a big fan of this legendary Hearthstone character, you should have paid $80 to get it. The card can no longer be obtained. In 8th place there are 2 unique classic cards, which initially could not be created using dust, since they were part of special achievements. In 2014, to get Old Merc Eye and Captain's Parrot you had to collect a collection of all available Murlocs and Pirates. To get the gold versions, you had to collect all the cards of these tribes in the gold design. Thus, the notional cost of the regular versions was $18 and $40 respectively, while the gold versions cost more than $100.
To be honest, I had already forgotten that the conditions for receiving these cards were so unusual. If the nominal cost of the regular version of Old Merc Eye is quite attractive, compared to the nominal cost of crafting a legendary card, then the cost of Captain's Parrot was unreasonably high and created a clear barrier for free-to-play players, even despite the fact that the card was almost useless.
In 7th place is a premium card that Blizzard sold using an extremely manipulative approach using a ranking system. To be able to purchase Diamond Dr. Holiday from the Tier 2 bundle for $50, players had to first purchase the Tier 1 Diamond Flint bundle for $50. So if you specifically wanted to buy Dr. Holiday with amazing animation, then you would need to spend $100 on both bundles. We have never seen such a brazen approach to selling an exclusive item. In 6th place are the first signature cards from the March of the Lich King expansion. Even though these new card designs are uncraftable, they can be found in packs. In other words, this is a direct implementation of gacha mechanics. The release of a new type of cosmetics turned into a resounding failure. Players were extremely disappointed with the new type of cards. The easiest way to get cards was to purchase new signature golden packs, which were more expensive than regular gold packs but had an increased chance of getting signature cards. The nominal cost of one random signature card in a pack was about $30, but to get a specific card you will need to be lucky, otherwise you will pay up to $380.
In 5th place are diamond cards, which are a reward for receiving a certain number of legendary cards from expansions. The cost of each card varies depending on the conditions of the achievements. For example, getting Belinda now costs $210, provided you buy $190 worth of Alterac Valley packs plus spend $20 on the mini set, and also unlock free legendary cards from the set. The most expensive card in this category is Jandis Barov, since the Scholomance Academy expansion did not have free legendary promo cards and a mini set that makes getting that achievement significantly cheaper.
Despite the incredibly high cost, it is worth noting that active players who use resources extremely efficiently are able to collect all these cards for free. For example, I have almost all of these cards, although I have never bought packs for real money.
In fourth place is the second and possibly final iteration of signature cards. These cards have received an updated design. Their number has been reduced to 10. They are easiest to get from the usual gold packs, but the chance of getting them is low. The opportunity to get a random card costs more than $70, but to collect everything or to be guaranteed to get a specific signature card you will have to spend up to $700.
Players had to spend even more money to get new signature versions of old cards from the special Caverns of Time expansion. The number of premium cards was increased to 15, which affected the maximum cost of a particular card and the collection as a whole. We have no convincing evidence that this approach had a positive effect on the game's revenue growth, so we hope that such experiments with wildcards will not happen again in the future. We can finally move on to second place. To get a Diamond Ragnaros you will have to spend about $400 on dust to craft all the classic legendary cards. That's an insane amount of money to get one premium card.
Despite this, I as a veteran of the game, managed to get this card for free, but it took me almost 10 years to collect the entire classic collection. On the one hand, this is a great and very important reward for very old Hearthstone fans who continue to collect useless wild cards, but on the other hand, a player who came to the game relatively recently will have to pay insane amounts of money if he wants to get this card.
It's finally time to talk about the first place. Can you guess the most unique premium card in Hearthstone history? Here's a hint. To get access to it, you just need to pay $50 or $80. For that money, players can gain a potentially unprecedented advantage. So, in the first place of our top is Corridor Sleeper. In anticipation of Hearthstone's 10th anniversary celebration, Blizzard has gone for a very controversial experiment. For the first time, they offered exclusive early access to the new card only to premium players who pre-ordered the new Whizbang's Workshop expansion. Despite the fact that Corridor Sleeper is a bad card, Blizzard's new approach to monetization compromised the competitive aspect of the game. Even considering that in 2014 Captain's Parrot was significantly harder to get than other cards in the game, all players were able to unlock the card by crafting related cards. This was a very controversial decision by the developers that thankfully was never used again. But the situation with Corridor Sleeper trumps all of Blizzard's previous manipulative approaches.
Note that our list does not include a single regular card that premium players can get exclusive access to. Exclusivity in Hearthstone has always been very expensive, but it never affected competitiveness. It seems that behind the scenes of Hearthstone there are hidden processes that force the development team to abandon the original ideology of the game. If you watched my investigation on the number of current Hearthstone players, then you already understand that our prediction of introducing new more aggressive monetization methods has started to come true.
Certainly, in its current form, a single card in early access is unlikely to take away from player efficiency and make ladder competition unfair, especially considering there are over 1,000 available cards in the metagame. But it's definitely a very scary precedent which is capable of subsequently turning Hearthstone into a pay-to-play game.
Dear viewers, what do you think about the concept of introducing early access cards to Hearthstone?
Share your thoughts in the comments and join the polls in the community tab. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for spending this time with us. We really hope that we will have the opportunity to get in touch in the next video.
Take care of yourself.
And never give up.
Job's done.